As long as it's the same person styling, they should all come out.
Hello everybody, Prince Barry here, and we're back at EPCOT because Akershus is reopened in Norway.
That's how you say it.
So, royal storybook character dining with the princesses and I guess the royal family. We have never been in this place. It's been closed for 2.5 years.
It's our first time.
It's reopened today. So let's not let it go.
Be sure to subscribe, and some things never change.
You're the girl.
Alright, so welcome to Akershus, Norway. My name is Matthias, I'm from Oslo. I'm gonna have the pleasure of escorting you to your royal table today. Have you ever been dining with us before? First time? So welcome.
The sun will dissipate soon. 'Tis sunny outside, and we're in the middle of the hall. Why are we in the middle of the hall? At least we don't have a wobbly table. As always, don't forget to hydrate yourself. Doesn't matter what time of year it is in Florida, hydrate yourself. Cheers to another shot.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Belle. Cheers to you then. Oh, yes. It tastes like black licorice, and I'm actually not mad at it. It's like a more subtle black licorice, so I'm into it. I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5 shots. I want this shot available outside of this restaurant, so I don't have to come here for that.
Cheers to the community and the reopening of Akershus. It's really needs to be part of our Shots Around the World showcase. It really does. It smells like pain. It's like I have a step less painful than the buy Joe shot. And buy at your own risk. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
So we have this beautiful blue Viking that reminds me of my favorite drink, the AMF, but not quite as strong. We're in Norway after all. Oh, actually, it tastes pretty close to an AMF. I'm not mad at this. I actually want like 3 of these. I will give it a 5 out of 5. This is a Princess Cities item. You better come here and you better get this. End of story.
So the princess actually ordered a drink, but I was originally going to get the Blue Viking, even though it has gin in it, because the name Blue Viking just sounded fun. I don't know why. I'm kind of jealous of all these kids dressed up. I wanted to dress up. The princess dressed up.
You could have dressed up.
I could have dressed up. I didn't dress up. I'm regretting that now. Next character dining, I'll think about it. I'll consider it.
You could at least take a picture with a character.
Something. Either way, the Blue Viking. You know, the drinks today, I'm glad I did not order this. It's very gin forward. All I taste is gin and blue Curacao. It's like awful Kool-Aid. I'm not feeling it. 2 out of 5 plus.
The Oslo is red, like my blood. I don't know where I was going with that. Blood. I don't know. Oslo. It tastes like frozen fruit punch. It's not really my jam. I don't like it. I'll give it like a 2 out of 5 drinks.
So we have the Oslo, named after the capital of Norway, with vodka, banana cream liqueur, and strawberries blended nice and frozen style. I love strawberries and I love bananas. I'm gonna give it a stir. Let's see how this tastes. I go strawberry banana factory with vodka instead of rum. I approve. It tastes a little like sweet tarts because the strawberries are a little artificial tasting. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 plus.
So we have some vegan bread, and I've never had vegan bread in a little packet like this before, but I think it's just your normal gluten-free bread with earth balanced butter, so points on Akershus, I said that wrong, for the earth balance. Cheers. It's our gluten-free friend. Why it's containerized is weird, but it just tastes like your normal gluten-free friend. 2.5 out of 5 breads, it's, you know, it's bread.
Now, I know this is a bit weird for our non-gluten free members of the community, but the packaging is actually a great idea to make sure there's no sort of gluten cross-contamination, nice and sealed and safe for you. If you have a gluten allergy, they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you. I don't want to go so far as to say making the package improve them. That's one of the better gluten-free vegan breads we've had. Guys, right out, it's moist-ish. It's still a little dense. It's still dense and cakey, but better than most. 3 out of 5 plus. So here we have the Lesfe. This is a Norwegian flatbread, basically. Nice and rolled. They said normally it's filled with the butter, but this time they have like on the side, you sort of get the flavor for it. It's like a really mild taste. And the butter is supposed to accentuate it. So I'm going to put a little more than I would normally put. Don't worry, we have magic pills. I don't want to die. I'm just going to roll this back up in here, like you would traditionally do. So that. Ooh. It's really mild flavor, but quite good. It reminds me of like lavash, but softer. And like this cinnamon butter sort of makes it like a Norwegian cinnamon roll. I love this. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
Diced cucumbers, tossed in a Lingonberry Vinaigrette. So Lingonberry is going to taste quite similar to like a raspberry cranberry. So it's going to be nice and refreshing. A little sweetness to it on this one right here. Kind of like break through the salad stuff.
We have a beautiful salad with a lingonberry sauce that I'm excited to try. The vinaigrette is very light, delicious. I'm into it. I'll give it a 4 to 5 salads. Tosses my salad.
I do like a nice starter salad. Even though I'm not vegan and I'm a bear, I absolutely love rabbit food. I know this is a very unpopular opinion, but when I did get hangovers, and that was a very, very long time ago, salads were my favorite hangover cure. I know, weird. Shower, lots of water, salad, every time. Nice tangy vinaigrette, crunchy lettuce, it feels fresh. Got some weird bag salad. I approve. 3 out of 5 plus.
It's lovely to see you. I'm Princess Aurora. And how is the food so far?
It's very delicious.
Oh, perfect. You know, my good fairies are learning how to cook right now without magic. It doesn't usually go well for them, but I think they'll get it this time.
Hopefully a cake, maybe?
Oh, a 15-layer cake.
Ooh, that would be beautiful.
So beautiful. I can imagine you're beautiful. And you're probably having lots of fun in the community.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'm sure Boo hasn't run into you yet because it seems like you still have all your treats.
You're right.
Yes, he eats everything in sight. He's very much. Aladdin says he has the cave of hunger.
That's cute.
He's quite a funny guy. Thanks today. Sorry, I caught you at the wrong time. Well, your hair looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I can tell we've been using our dingle hoppers.
Oh,
haven't we?
absolutely.
Yes, your technique is perfect.
Thank you.
Of course. I learned recently, Scuttle taught me it was a dingle hopper, but I've learned today that it's called a fork. But, you know, I try to have 2 separate ones so you don't get them confused. One for eating and one for brushing your hair.
That's perfect.
Yes, you wouldn't want to get hair in your mouth.
No.
Yes.
I'm here to protect all of the princesses. It's a Viking car. Oh, I'm sure you would, with all of the animals and the dwarfs, I'm sure they need extra protection.
Why they were always there for me when I needed them most. It would be wonderful to return the favor. Perhaps you could even help them with some of their chores, too.
Absolutely.
All their clothes are so dusty from the diamond mine. I think we should start with the laundry.
That's good.
All the wet clothes on your bed.
Oh, that
to
would
help
be
them dry.
perfect.
Garlic and red onions, then olive oil mashed potatoes, and on top of plant-based bratwurst.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Let's start with this beautiful red cabbage here. It looks lovely. Cheers. Pickled and like kind of cinnamon a little bit. I like that. I like the flavoring in it. It's really good. It's better than I expected it to be. It's almost like a tangy applesauce, but cabbage. I would say it's like a 4.75 out of 5. It's really good.
Here we have the same red cabbage on my plate. Nice and shredded. Reduced in wine, he said. Put it cooked down. Ooh, smells amazing. Like more sweet and festive than I usually expect, you know, boring green cabbage to be. Very unique taste. I'm not as familiar with Norwegian food, but it feels Norwegian in my mouth, so we're gonna go for it. It's 4 out of 5 claws. It's like really solid cabbage. My cabbages.
Hello, green beans. Let's see if you are better than... What was the last place we had green beans? Tusker House? Tusker House. They know how to cook green beans here. This is much better than Tusker by like miles. Tusker should come here and take some lessons. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 green beans. I would safely feed this to Bear and not expect him to upheave the green beans due to his own personal hate for green beans.
Because we committed our mistakes, I'm committing to mine. Kids, negotiate with your parents. Trade green beans for broccoli. It's 1,000 times better. Nobody likes green beans. Except for the princess. I hate it.
Now you want some salad? Oh, sorry, Elsa.
These aren't bad. This doesn't make me want to go outside and kick a tree. Not rubbery, nice flavor to them. They're actually seasoned. I don't hate it, but it's still a green bean and I'm watching it. 2.5 out of 5 balls.
So we have a Beyond Bratwurst. I gave up my knife with the earth balance, so I'm just gonna fork this. At least it's not overcooked. It's got like a nice innard to it. It's beautiful. I approve of this cook. Because sometimes, you know, the chefs don't know how to cook vegan food. Oh. Put it in a pretzel bun, throw some kraut on it, and I'm back at Friar Nooks. That is cooked perfectly for a Beyond Brat. That's a 5 out of 5. You could not mess up a Beyond Brat. Cooked that well. Props to the chef, like for real.
You can tell at least that it's not overcooked, because if it was overcooked, you would not be able to do this with a fork. Beyond is dense, if anything. Probably a bigger piece than I wanted. It is a perfectly cooked, consistent, always reliable beyond sausage. Very well. Definitely know what they're doing. But I would like to challenge them to basically just ground this up and make a Norwegian spice plant-based meatball. You're halfway there. Season it, ground it, use like a flax egg or something as a binder. Just give us a meatball. I know you can do it. I love the show here at Disney. You're very inventive. This is good. You can do better. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Lastly, we have this beautiful olive oil mashed potato, no skin. Let's see how this goes. I don't even miss the earth balance. It's cooked in broth, I think, and very flavorful. I love that. I love that. It's gonna be great eating everything together. 5 out of 5. The whole plate, I want to say, is a 5 out of 5. This is way better than I expected it to be.
I always worry about mashed potatoes because yes, can you technically mash potatoes without butter and milk? You can. You can also ruin them. Nobody likes to ruin mashed potatoes. They did in fact not ruin them. It's really good for plant-based mashed potatoes. They're killing their sides over here. They're not skipping. 3.5 out of 5 plus. We have a rather unique dish for family style dining, which I'm happy about because normally when we go to like a family style, I get like the big normal size platter and it's just me and the princess. She obviously can't eat any of it. It's way too much food for me. I'm glad they pared it down to the size that's manageable for even me to eat. So first up is this chicken dumpling stew. Apparently stews and soups are very popular in Norway. So this is something nice and traditional to sort of get you filled up. You have some nice dumplings, and sizable chicken in there. Very creamy. Oh my lord. This is what chicken soup wish it could be. It's a 5 out of 5 plus. I would eat this entire bowl and ignore the rest of this food if we didn't have a YouTube video to do. If you eat anything they give you, you should definitely eat this. This is my proof that I'm not going to leave the princess hanging and camp out in the bathroom all night tonight. We got to edit this video tonight, after all. Take one teensy weeny bite of the mac and cheese. Single noodle. Very thick, very creamy, very mac and cheesy. It qualifies as mac and cheese. I would say that the best mac and cheese in EPCOT is probably still Garden Grill. This isn't terrible. 4 to 5 plus. Now we have some fancy Norwegian salmon, nice and pink, a nice little slab. Perfect prepared portion. And with something that bears like, it's salmon. I'm very defensive of my salmon. Gastronomically. If this is bad, we don't have problems. It's a perfectly cooked salmon, nice and flaky. Like some herbs and lemon in there. Done very well. Now it is very oceany. So if you don't like oceany fish, this is probably the fish to avoid for you. If you love salmon, you have no complaints about this one. 4 out of 5 plus. And we have a nice big Norwegian meatball. It is pork and beef meatball with the gravy on top. They're nice and thick. Huge things. Huge things. Okay. I was worried that somebody's going to put together a ball of meat and forget to season it while they're doing it. That is packed full of seasonings. Very unique flavor. Where the gravy is just an extra, so it's savory inside. The gravy is like a nice addition on top. That's a flavor bomb.
That was nice.
It's not a meatball. It's a flavor bomb. I would say, and yes, I know we have a lot of Italian community, Norwegian, and Sweden does meatballs better than Italians. I'm sorry. It's just the way of the world. 4.5 out of 5 claws. Underneath the meatballs here, we have garlic mashed potatoes. Which do use butter, so these are not vegan as is. They're modified by the princess. Let's see how these do. Wow. These are very garlicky and very buttery.
Yep, she's gonna be fine.
Go well with like the savory flavors of the meatball. This is this sort of mashed potatoes the princess would make at home with vegan butter and garlic. I feel like Godzilla right now. 4.5 out of 5 claws.
I guess I like my food more than Bear because my plate is empty. I want to cook the cabbage for Christmas too because I feel like that cabbage is fire. It's good. This is good. I'm surprised.
It's not my fault. I like the mashed potatoes, but I honestly, thank you, sir. They're so buttery that even with mashed potatoes, I cannot eat it anymore. I definitely can't do any more of the mac and cheese.
But you got a meatball.
But yes, I had some meatballs. I know I rated the chicken dumplings higher, but these meatballs are really good. Guilty pleasure.
Do you like it better than the Swedish meatballs you make at home?
You don't let me make Swedish meatballs at home that much, actually.
We've made it a few times.
2 times. But yes, better than the meatballs you made at home. Look at that sauce. Look at that gravy. Rolly. A little bowly. That blend is perfect. The seasoning, it's a good meatball. Very good meatball. I'm sorry, Italians. I know that you're already pretty angry at me. You're typing away in the comments. If you want, you can send me your angry letters. Our P.O. box is linked in the description below. You can send all of them there. I'm the only one that goes to the P.O. box anyway. I'm not taking it back what I said. These are good meatballs.
I am not even going to try and pick this up because, oof, are you watery already, Mr. Regular Vegan Gelato with the regular vanilla bean. All we need is some sauce, like maybe some lingonberry or some chocolate bud or something on top.
Oliver, Emma.
That tastes like, in my family, we'd say fucking dogs. If you're Persian, you'll know what that means. If you're not, we mean Haagen-Dazs. Not fuck, not actual fuck. If you know, what else? Anyway, it's a vanilla beanie. It's delicious. I don't want to share it with Bear. This is really good. This reminds me of the Marvel Avengers dinner thing that we did. Worlds of Marvel dinner at the Wish. 4 to 5 vanilla beans. It's vanilla-y.
It's a plate of white stuff. It's creamy, but it is vegan. Bean-based gelato. No? It does sort of give me that gelato feeling. I'd say it's a tad heavy in the vanilla. Just back off a tiny bit. A little strong. But I can see why she didn't want to share it. And even though it looks plain, it's got plenty of flavor and it's pretty good. 4 to 5 points. Because we are pleasure delayers here, we're going to start with this. It is basically a rice pudding With this was the raspberry jam, I believe, on top of this one. Apparently like a cheesecake consistency. Let's take a small bite. Doesn't taste bad. You definitely get rice pudding from it. You can feel little pieces of rice in there. It's like chunky. So like the consistency here, it immediately reminds me of like a cottage cheese, but it's sweet. It can be a little off-putting. It doesn't taste bad, but not my favorite. 2.5 out of 5 plus. We have a rolled chocolate cake with the Lingonberry cream inside, and a little white chocolate Norwegian flag up top. Let's just go ahead and get this side. You can see the layers. It's like a Swiss roll, but not. Very good. Very good. It is super chocolatey. It's definitely a family-sized portion. Even if I wanted to, and I had the room and the will, I could finish that. Chocolate cake is nice and soft. The Lingonberry cream is like sweet with a little bit of tart in the end. Sort of like a raspberry, but more sweet. You're gonna like this dessert. Give that 4.5 out of 5 plus. And that's me. And then we're gonna take a little bite out of Norway. These white chocolate squares are great in all Disney, but do dark chocolate vegan style next. That is a meal.
I'm full.
Very full.
Can I say that I can't pronounce it. Akershus?
First?
This restaurant is better than Arendelle. It's better than Arendelle. If you decide...
Specific to Arendelle. Which Arendelle are you talking about?
Arendelle on the Wish.
Okay.
So if you want a nice like Norwegian style meal, come here and don't go on the Wish. And you'll have a good time.
It definitely was a good meal. I like the seasoning of the food. I definitely got enough food to leave full. I'm glad that they adjusted the platter size again. I would definitely go again. I don't know if the cost to value ratio
I don't think so.
For just us. If you have children who love the princesses, easy steal.
It's what
Easy
Cinderella's royal table should be right now. So if you want all the princesses, this is the only place to go right now.
But no Anna and Elsa.
I know, right? And I wore these cute tights for them. And I didn't even get to see them.
Nope, not at all.
Whatever. I'm a troll, or I'm a guard for nothing.
But we want to know how
Princess
excited you
guard.
are for the character dining to be open again. Let us know in the comments if you would come here. If there's another character dining you think is better, of course, that's also going to be a place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
We have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Woo!
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, what's Bear gonna do with himself? Is he gonna do shots? I don't think Bear's gonna do shots. I think he's just gonna eat himself outside of EPCOT and never come back.
You heard the girl.